Welcome to another session, and today we'll go fish the river, but as you can see I think that's out of the question today. You got a chance if you're getting some slacks and stuff, but it's a bit dodgy if you fall in or something. You're not going to get out. So I've made the choice to come to the gravel pit what's next to it. It's going to be hard today because I haven't brought the right baits for this water, and it's better ledger in. I haven't brought any stuff to ledger. I've just got my floats. So there's a few pegs up this end. Nice and calm up here. We'll go fish the bottom corner, but the wind's howling down there, so I'm going to choose a comfy peg today. You can see a park quite close to it. I'm going to choose a peg now. I fancy this one in the corner, but I've never had a bite here. It's nice and calm. What I might do is I might fish this peg in the evening, have a couple of hours if I haven't caught anything up in the next peg. Looks nice. Corner, always good for pike. A few features in the next peg, so I'll probably try there first. So a couple of minutes walk to that one. Nice big peg anyway. I'm just going to plumb up now, see how deep it is. I've probably got 6-7 foot on at the moment. I don't think it's that deep here. I could be wrong. If you look at the float there, that's bouncing about, so the weight's not on the bottom. The water is up a bit, still not on the bottom there, so got a good chance of getting something close in here. I think I'm probably just going to fish a couple of rods close in to start with. I'll put about another foot on. Just move the stop drop up towards the reel. That will put a bit of depth on. And it's deep enough there. Most of the pike I've caught this year have been in not the deep water, which is strange. It's on the bottom just there. Let's see if there's any weed. Don't look like there's much weed. So it could be a good shout at. I'll just put a bit extra on the. I'll put about half a foot on. And I can fish that bit further out. I'll get the trace on the bait. I think I'll probably go use smelt. And get the net set up first as well. Get that net set up. Got a spare net just in case. Get a double run, you never know. Right, it's probably the nicest spot on the lake today, this, but doesn't always equate to catching fish. I'll get the trace on, put a small smelt on, and I'll set the other rod up then and do the same with that. I'll get the trace on the quick change link and I'll put this smelt on. It's only a small one now, I brought small ones. Started finding them a bit hard to get hold of. And change that trace, it's crap. Yeah, I'll put the trace on the quick change link. These are the Fox ones. Just thread them on. Very easy to change. I'll get one of these small smelts on. I've got no big ones today. They're running out, but I have got a pike pack. with sardines on, so I may try a sardine or a mackerel. We're going to use them on the river. I've never had much joy, to be honest with them. I'll just get this one out, keep an eye on it while I set the other rod up, as I always do. And I'm just basically going to just fish in front of me today. I think someone's been carp fishing here, so you know they could have made a bit of noise and brought some pike into the area. But we've never done much at this side, but we have caught them here. I'll just say it's there's not many pegs to choose from today apart from the ones in the wind. We're not sitting in the wind at this place. Now that one's set now. Get the other one set. Now sit back and wait and just try a few different stuff, different baits. Put some oils in. Move them about a bit, just move them about in the water. Sometimes, you know, the pike will be sat there and you land in front of it or take it. But they can't be bothered at the moment moving. The water's gone cold with all the rain we've had. And the rivers are probably out of action for another week. They were bursting the banks 2 days ago. So looks like it's here today, better than nothing. Nice day at least. I'll just do the other rod now. Fancy over near this island here. I'll try over there first, right in the sun though. No, I can't see the float, to be honest. I might fish there later on. There's no, if you're struggling to see the float, there's no point fishing there. I'll wait till the sun's gone round a bit and then fish there. It's about the same depth. If you look down here, I've got plenty of room. Got a massive area to cover. It's deeper here than near the island. I think again, straight in front of me. Take the twist out of the rod, got the line caught around it. Put another foot on. Get the trace on. And right, so I got one of these pike packs. And it's got 2 smelt in it, a roach, 2 sardines and 2 mackerels, joey mackerels. And you know what? I'm gonna give the sardine a go. I've caught on sardine before, but I'm not a big fan of MC baits. Some people swear by them, but I don't think I've ever caught anything on mackerel. True that I don't use it that much. And I'm gonna give the sardine a go. A very soft sardine. The mackerel's a bit harder in the tail, so. Try this sardine, let it defrost and bring it in and stab it. Lots of oils in these fish. They do look like a small roach or something, so plenty of oil in them. I've actually caught on these on the canal. A sardine. I'm not confident with them. I'm not confident with the mackerel. I do know they take smelts in this water. And roach. So I've got some backup baits. So the smelts are really small, so they'll probably pick jacks up and things. But today I'm not bothered. You've seen some of the previous videos, sometimes you catch jacks. Now, out of nowhere comes a bigger one. I'll just fish in front of me again. That one's, it's a bit deeper there, there's a deep hole. I'll try it there for the time being, but if I want to fish a bit further out, I'll have to put a bit more depth on it. I need to do a video where I just fish mackerel and sardines, see if I catch anything. Well, a lot of people use them. It's just one of them things, if you don't use it, you don't catch on them. So I'll give that time to defrost, and then I'll probably stab it and let some of the oils out. And it looks good down the side here. The other peg looked quite good as well, but on this place it's so big, it can be in the wrong place sometimes, and you just got to wait. If there's fish here, they'll come. It's not like on the river where the smell will go down the river. Do a few casts, recast in and out every half hour or so. It'll bring a bit of noise in, and might come and investigate. Let's see. Let's sit back and wait now. See if we can get a bite. Say it's I wanted to go on the river today. I was heading there, and it's just I've just seen two rivers on the way here, and they're just bursting the bank still. So there's no point going up. Right, just a quick run through now of some of the tools you need. These are just two what we use, and these are the main ones. A pair of long forceps and some long side cutters. The forceps, you've got to have them long, because if you get a big pike on, there's no point having small ones like you use for perch, and we have seen people use them. And it's a bit of a waste of time really, you're not going to get the hooks out. And these ones, if you notice, they've got a cutter there, and it'll cut trace wire, and even, you know, may even cut a hook, but I won't attempt it on a hook. But definitely cut the trace wire, because we do it if we get them caught in the net sometimes. We'll cut the trace off so we can unhook the other hook what's in the fish easy, and then stop messing about, just make another trace up. So a pair of good forceps, they're Grey's ones, and a pair of side cutters. You need some good side cutters for cutting hooks off if you get one in your hand, and it does happen, or one you got to nip the end of the hooks off. If the barb's caught funny in the pike, you might have to nip it off and just unhook the rest of them. And we have used them a few times, and I wouldn't go anywhere without these two tools. And you definitely need big ones, not small ones. Small ones are okay for perch, but never take small ones when you're pike fishing. You're going to be in big trouble if you do. And now my line's just gone really slack, so I'm just going to keep an eye on that. But they're definitely the two you need if you're pike fishing. There's other stuff you can use, long nose forceps and stuff, pliers. I've got them in the bag, but these are the main ones, and 99% of the time they're the ones you're going to need. So don't go pike fishing without them. Right, just got to bring this one in now. Just got to give it a little twitch, like that snaggy on the bottom here. This is the sardine. What I'm going to do is stab it a bit and chuck it down side of the island now. Let some of the oils come out. If I start getting bites on smelt and I don't get bites on sardine, obviously I'll swap around. They're only small, these sardines. Make sure when you stab it on the ground, and don't stab it through your trace. Let some of the oils out. And I've got some oils to put in the smelt. What I'm thinking is it's not deep in the edge, so I'll just take a foot off. Might be one lurking around, and get a jacker, get off the mark, and then might put the bigger mackerels on. Can be very hard water, this. And it's about right depth with that off. Just cock the float so you get a better bite indication. And what I might do now is with the with the smelt. Just try it a bit closer and see if there's any on the, like a little drop off here. Never know. I'll do the same without twitch yet. I'm going to put a bit of oil in this one though. It's quite clean the bottom, there's no weed on it. There's plenty of jacks in here. It's just tempting one, so it's just as deep there. I'll just put a bit of oil in this one. Hooks come out, make sure the hook's in. Dripping with oils now, that. And I'll just try this one a little bit closer in. I think that's what I'm going to have to do today, just keep moving it about, try all the area. And you see the oil on top of the water there. So a quick tip, when you're putting oil into the syringe, when injecting into your dead bait, what we've seen a few people do is, we'll take the top off the oil first. What we've seen a few people do is, they'll leave the needle on and they'll be forever trying to suck the oils up into the syringe. It takes ages sometimes, and if you get the thicker oils it will not come up at, you know, you'll be there for about an hour trying to get any oil in, to be honest. So what you got to make sure you do is get your syringe so it fits in top of the Pike Pro or oil, whatever one you're using. This one fits straight in and you watch, you fill it straight up, no problem. You'd be amazed how many people we see using the needle method and taking ages to do it. It's a bit more safe than all doing it without the needle. Obviously when you inject the bait, do it on the ground, away from your hand. Right, getting a run, just as I'm doing that. Quite fast like that, we're just showing that oil thing. And it's on the smelt, this one, and it's still on. Come off, I think. Really good bite as well, that. I don't know what that was. I'll get it back out because I don't think it felt the bait, or the hook should I say. Could have been a carp running into the line. And a strange bite. Didn't feel anything on. It'll be still there. Right folks, it's been a while now. I was thinking about moving. I'm just getting a run. Looks like another small one. And a strange, I think it's picked it up now, it's moving with it. It's hard to tell with this wind. And it's only a small jack. It's a fish. I shot off with it there, it shocked it I think. It's not bad. I had it quite a while, the bait, so it's only a microscopic one. It's probably the one what went for it earlier, but it's quite a while since. It's probably about an hour and a half since that bite. See the hooks, one's in the net. Right, because I've got 2 nets, I'm not bringing the other one in. If I get another run, which is pretty unlikely today, I'll have to net it in the other one. Get this one unhooked. It's not really small, it's jammed up a bit. See the fish tail? Nearly come out the hooks. And the hook's caught in the net, but because I've got another net set up, I'll probably put it back in with that. Come straight out the hooks. You know, just a small jack. And you look at that there, I don't know if a cormorant's had it. There's a few cormorants in here, or another bigger pike. There's some big pike in here. I think it's probably a cormorant. It's got a couple of scratches on it, look like otter marks, but I can't get in here. I'll have to keep an eye. I'm going to put it back in with the other net. That's good thing about having 2 nets. Yeah, it's strange marks. That might have been a bigger pike. It actually felt like something bigger took it there. It went a bit dead, the weight. I'm just wondering now if a bigger pike actually attacked it, which makes me not really want to move now. Need a bit of time to recover. And you see this net's ideal for doing stuff like this. Get back in. I'm off the mark at least. Off it goes. I'm thinking now another one may have attacked it on way in. It sort of went dead weight. And it looks like fresh marks. Well, I think I'm going to move. It's going to be one of them cases now, if I move and I don't get a bite, should I have stopped in this peg? I may not get a bite here, but I'm sure there's a bigger one being about. It's probably not even bothered about these small smelts. Probably need a bigger bait. I've not got any on me, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to move down to the next peg, bring the rods in, I'm going to twitch them, bring the rods in, move the gear, see if that pays off. It don't always pay off. You know, you can stop in this peg and you might get a couple of fish at the end of the session. It doesn't seem like there's much here at the moment. I'll move all the gear down. In the next peg now, as you can see, it's a bit calmer here. And looks like the perfect bite peg. I'm going to try to see if I can get near that tree there. I won't get too close. About the same depth. And see if I can pick it up here. It looks good. Fished it before this peg and never had any bites here. And you look down there, that looks perfect down there. Or just out, you know, I've got quite wide area to cover. Got 2 hours left. I think I'm just going to work my way around, see if I can drop in front of one. I'll be happy with another jack at the moment. Well, that's it from me, I think. I don't think I'm going to get another fish now. Just had that one fish today in the other peg. Only a small jack, about £3, but it's better than nothing. Been a nice day, apart from that wind. It's nice now. It's if I'd have gone to the river, I don't think I'd have got a bite. So, you know, it's paid off coming here. It's not paid off moving pegs. Maybe if I'd have stuck in that peg up there, I'd have caught another fish. Who knows? I'll never know now. So I've probably got about 20 minutes left, but we'll call it a day at that on the video. So I'll see you at the next one.